You ever notice how quietly a man disappears? There's no big explosion, no final fight, just silence. One day the texts slow down, the calls stop, the plans just evaporate into thin air. What does everyone say? Oh, he just wasn't that into you? But what if that's just a convenient lie we all agree to tell ourselves? What if he was really into you? Until he wasn't safe anymore. Picture this. It's a Thursday night. You're both on the couch, surrounded by takeout boxes, with some show on Netflix that neither of you is really watching. She turns to you, her voice a little too quiet, and asks, "So where do you see this going?" And just like that, your chest tightens. It's not because you don't care about her. It's because you suddenly feel the crushing weight of every single future disappointment you might cause her. You mumble something generic about taking it slow, and you watch her face just fall, just a little. Fast forward 2 months, you're gone. And she's telling her friends you never loved her. But you're lying in bed, staring at your ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering why everything suddenly felt so incredibly heavy. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. We all have. The truth is, modern dating has sold men a script that is quietly killing us. It's built on a foundation of myths that set us up for failure. Let's talk about myth number 1. If you really like her, you'll never get tired. The truth is, even the deepest, most genuine love gets exhausted when it's constantly asked to perform certainty, 24/7. Men are not robots. We feel that slow, draining bleed of giving reassurance that we don't even feel for ourselves yet. We're trying to project a confidence we haven't earned, and it's exhausting. Then there's myth number 2. Real men always know what they want. Let me tell you the real truth. Most of us are just guessing. We re-hoping that the next choice we make and be the one that finally proves the failure we secretly fear we are. So what do? We freeze. We withdraw. Disappear. And it's not from a lack of love. It's from the sheer terror of that moment when we inevitably disappoint you. Out. And that brings us to myth number 3. Ghosting means he's a coward. Okay, sometimes it does. But sometimes ghosting is the last act of kindness a man thinks he has left to give. Because staying would mean promising something he's terrified he can't deliver. In his mind, it's better to be the villain in your story than to be the man who has to watch the light in your eyes die. A slow death while he tries to figure himself out. Now, this isn't just some random theory. Attachment science actually backs this up. Men who lean towards an avoidant attachment style and that is about 1 in 4 of us feel love just as intensely as anyone else. The difference is, we experience closeness as a direct threat to our autonomy. The closer you get, the louder the alarm bells start ringing in our nervous system. They're screaming, if I let you all the way in and I fail you, I don't just lose you, I lose myself too. So we pull back. Not because the feelings faded. It's because the feelings got too real, and real feelings come with real risks. And here's the part that nobody ever says out loud. He didn't leave because he stopped loving you. Left because he stopped feeling like he was enough for you. The exact moment your disappointment became louder than your desire, something inside him just shut off. It wasn't his heart, it was his sense of safety. Many times have you heard a woman say, I just wanted him to fight for me. Well, for most men, what we hear is, prove you're worthy of me again. And honestly, we're already tired. We're tired from trying to prove our worth to our fathers, our bosses, and to the man staring back at us in the mirror every single morning. So when you ask him to fight, he hears, you're losing. And the easiest way to stop losing a fight is to leave the ring. So what do we do with all of this? How do we navigate this better? First, we need to stop shaming men for hesitation. Hesitation isn't the opposite of love. Wanting absolute certainty, that's the opposite of being human. Love isn't the absence of doubt. It's the conscious decision to stay, even while doubt is whispering in your ear. Second, you have to understand this crucial point. A man who feels safe enough to be uncertain with you will move mountains to keep you in his life. But a man who feels like he has to wear a mask and hide his uncertainty will vanish the second that mask slips. The new rule for dating shouldn't be always know what you want. The new rule should be radical honesty, delivered with gentleness. Something like, I don't know everything yet, but I know I want to figure it out with you if you can handle the mess while I do. That's it. That single sentence has the power to turn fear into trust. It turns avoidance into commitment. It transforms I am scared here even while I'm scared So, to all the men listening, the next time you feel that urge to pull away, to go silent, just stop. Don't let the silence win this time. Instead of ghosting to save face, take the massive risk of being seen for who you really are. Ask yourself this question: am I leaving because I don't love her? Or am I leaving because I'm terrified that I'm not enough for her? Because here's the secret: the partner you're so afraid of disappointing. She probably isn't looking for a perfect hero who never stumbles. She's most likely just waiting for a man who is brave enough to drop the shield, look her in the eye and say, "I'm struggling," and then have the courage to stay anyway. Drop a comment if any of this hit a little too close to home for you. I'm curious which of these myths has been running your dating life. I promise I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.